Are you African? How would you like the opportunity to work for one of the leading German companies? With all expense paid, you do not need to apply for a job, flights, accommodation, monthly stipend, trainings, and every other thing inclusive. So if this is the kind of video that you would like to watch, make sure you stay to the end so that you could get all the information that I'm going to be bringing you in today's video. Welcome back. Thank you so much for returning, my lovely friends. I appreciate you. If we haven't met, hello. Thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you like this video and make sure that you subscribe and share it to your friends so that they could come and find out what's going on this channel. So moving on into today's video, I will be talking about an opportunity in an European country. This country lies in the heart of Europe and is actually a cosmopolitan democratic country, and it's got great tradition and a lively presence. This country is the Republic of Germany. So Germany is a thriving democracy based on values with a diverse political landscape. The country is deeply shaped by its federal structure consisting of 16 federal states. Now, working in Germany is a very great place that you could work because they have a stable employment market, offers attractive career opportunities to professionals from around the world. And that is why I am going to be bringing you this opportunity today by the government of Germany and African countries. So this opportunity is something that if you are an African, you would benefit immensely from it because it is targeted at 27 African countries, 34 German companies, and 344 African professionals. So you are going to be working with some partner companies, the top leading companies in Germany. Now, I will take you over to my screen so that I could share this opportunity with you as I go through every step with you, the requirements, the frequently asked questions, and every other thing that you need to know in order to apply. This is the main site. You can see applications now open. Apply for African Committee, a professional program in a leading German company. So you can apply here. What is Afrika Kommt? It brings together the most visionary young leaders from Africa and German companies. So when you go, you can see 344 professionals, German companies, African, 27 African countries, and 34 German companies. So on this page, how do I apply? So this is just the step-by-step process on how to apply for this program. The next application phase, which is this one currently, started last month on the 16th of last month, and it will be ending on the 24th of this month, which is March. So that is next week. You can apply for this African Commit program only during the application phase and throughout our online application portal. Applications by email are not accepted, so you're not allowed to apply via emails. One, check the general candidate requirements. We'll be getting there in a bit. If you click on this, it will take you to the requirements. So that's the step one. Do you see that you are fit or you are eligible for the program? So you check the available fellowship placements, the companies where you'll be working, right? Step three, you can register via this link. you to the page where you could register. You create an account and fill the application form, which you could get back to and continue. If you don't complete it at a goal, you can log out and log back in. The site automatically saves it for you. Applications in all the languages will not be considered, so it ought to be in English. Okay. So, in addition to filling the application form, you'll be asked to upload a short presentation about your motivation. What is it that it's motivating you to apply for this program, your ideas for a change initiative. So they would like to know, what are you going to do as a result of participating in this program? What sort of change do you intend to bring to your home country? Do you have your photo? I think that should be a passport photograph. Then your certificates. So that's the steps for you submit your application before the deadline. I always advise this a day before the deadline, submit it on the date, the deadline itself, because the portal might be closed. I've had that experience. So I'm not wishing that for anyone. So make sure you try and submit a day or two before it expires. Okay. So now that you have submitted your application, what happens next? You will receive feedback on your application within approximately 8 to 12 weeks after the official end of the application period. The partner companies may contact you to do a short telephone interview with you. If your application has successfully passed the pre-selection stage, you will receive an invitation to a 2-day assessment center. So that is it. Let's go to the FAQ section. The FAQ section is the most read. It tells you about the program. Yeah. How is the program a win-win for African professionals and German companies? Who pays for the Afrika Kommt program? So here it says the Afrika Kommt program is entirely financed by the participating companies. So these companies that you're going to be working for, they are the ones going to be paying for the program. As a fellow, that is you, all costs related to your participation in the fellowship program will be covered: flights, accommodation, monthly stipend, trainings, language course. So the language course there refers to the German language, because they're all going to be teaching you how to speak that. And you're not going to pay. So it's entirely free. I would like to do a master PhD in Germany. Is Afrika Kommt the right program for me? The Afrika Kommt program combines theory and practice through management trainings and an internship phase in a German company. It does not provide academic scholarships for studying in Germany. In addition, it is not an academic degree program. So if you are thinking that you're participating so you can go to your master's or PhD, it's not allowed. This is not an academic program. You can see it boldly written there. So you can apply via the application platform. This link will definitely take you down there. Can I apply if I am older than 35 years? Afrika Kommt is a capacity building program for young professionals. Therefore, you can only apply for the program if you are 35 years old or younger. So if you just clocked 36, unfortunately, you are not eligible to apply. So here, which companies can I apply for? Just go through them. And I'm currently studying or working abroad. Can I apply? Yes, you're welcome to apply. Make sure that your application requirements. Can I apply for the program if I speak French only and very little English? It is mandatory to be fluent in English to participate in this program. I do not speak German. Can I apply? Yes, it is not necessary to speak German before taking part in the program. So you can just go on and on. I made a mistake in my application, but I already sent it. Can I still change it? No, unfortunately, you cannot change your application once you have sent it. So you need to be very meticulous when filling out the application so that you do not make a mistake, and make sure you go through it over and over before you do the final submission to prevent any mistake. Otherwise, they wouldn't do anything about it. To apply for the program, so eligibility concerns or requirements, am I eligible? Let's go through. We know one of them is that you need to be 35 years or below, or 35 years when you are applying for it. So you must be a citizen of any African country. So you must be a citizen of any African countries. As we saw at the beginning, 27 African countries. You must have a university degree in a relevant subject, a postgraduate degree. MBA is an advantage. So this is an advantage. It doesn't mean that if you do not have a postgraduate degree, you're not eligible. Have 2 to 5 years work experience, excellent language skills, English, right? Basic knowledge of the German language is an advantage. So this advantage, it is an advantage, doesn't mean that without it, you are not eligible. You must not be older than 35 years at the time of application. So that we got clear. Make sure your language and communication skills, you've got strong oral and written communication skill. You should have a willingness to learn German because you're going to be learning it there. High leadership potential and professional skills. You have your personal attributes. These ability to reflect own behavior and bias. So personal attributes, professional skills, high level. You should have a high level of dedication, commitment, and target orientation. Okay, strong capacity for teamwork, open mindset, outstanding in cultural competences. So ensure that you have these qualities. We need to go now. We have gone through the selection criteria. You need to make sure that you have the language and communication skills. You need to also make sure that the professional skills, you've got all of that, because these are the selection criteria that they would use in choosing you. Okay, and make sure that you include that in your motivational statement as well. Then why should you be selected, or why should you join? You are joining this because, you know, as a participant, you refine your leadership and management competence, access networks, achieve personal growth, improve your intercultural competence, and so make sure that you know the reason for joining as well. The company's vision, make sure you go through their vision, and also we'll look at their intake. The intake is going to be in November 2024. After you have applied and you have gotten the verification email, you can go ahead to apply, and the assessment center includes all of that. Application, after the application has been submitted, what happens next? You receive feedback on your application. Then you can go ahead to wait for them. It takes approximately 8 to 12 weeks after the official end of the application period. The partner companies may contact you to do a short telephone interview with you. And if your application has successfully passed the pre-selection stage, you will receive an invitation to a 2-day assessment center. So make sure that they know. So what does the assessment center entail? Number of tasks, group activities, and presentations that serves as a basis for their final decision. So after their final decision, you'll be communicated within a few weeks, and successful candidates will then receive the invitation to Germany for 1 year. So this is the 13th intake that will start in November 2024 this year. So after you have gone through the assessment stage, you will be taken. So this is actually the process of filling out the application form. After you have been verified and you've gotten your email verified, it takes you to the page where you can log in and log out. Make sure that you submit this application a day or two before the deadline, so you're not logged out. These are the tabs: compliance, personal data, languages. Each of those tabs, you can click on them and make sure that you complete all the information that is required of you in the employment section. Make sure that you fill that out carefully as well. Leave nothing behind, and probably go through them several times before you make your final submission. And also, when uploading, make sure that you upload a scanned copy, a colored copy of your documentations. That would make it clearer. And afterwards, make sure that you double check everything, because once submitted, you cannot be retrieved. You saw that in our FAQ section. These are the partner companies. You can go through them, because you would need to select 2 of them that would help you would work for. So make sure you go through them and see what they are all about. So right now, if you have found any value in this content, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Now, if this is the kind of content that you would like me to get you or to bring you, make sure you drop me a comment in the description box below, so that I can bring you comments like this. I can bring you content like this. And also, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. And remember to think big, think success.